Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how you can verify a file that you've downloaded using the SHA256 checksums, the Blake2B checksums, and also PGP signatures so that you know that your file is authentic and has not been tampered with. So for this video I'll be using macOS. Everything will be done in the terminal, and as an example we will use a file downloaded from the Archlinux website. If you want, you can just follow along with me, or if you already have some file that you want to check, you can use that one. However, if you're just starting out on learning, I do recommend you follow along with me. But of course, you can do what you want. Okay, let's search for it. Archlinux. It takes us to the page here. Okay, let's go right to the download section here. And first I want you to notice here the signatures. Okay, what do we have here? Let's zoom in a little bit. We have the PGP signature, we have the fingerprint here, the SHA256, we have this one, and Blake2B. Okay, these are the values that we'll compare to once we download the file. We'll also use those checksum files here, but you don't need to use them. I'll show you also the lazy man way, the layman way to do it. Okay, so first let's download it. I'll go to the Polish server because currently I'm in Poland. Okay, let's take this one. Okay, let's download this. Yeah, the signature file is the one you need for one of the verifications. Okay, let's wait for it to download. The signature downloads fast. Okay, so I've downloaded here the Archlinux ISO and also the signature file and the two checksum ones that we will use. You can download them on this page or whichever mirror you use there. Okay, so let's open the folder. I've put it in the Archlinux folder here, so let's open the terminal now. You can just open this folder directly in the terminal. You don't need to go from the beginning. We can just open it in the terminal. New terminal, tab at folder. Okay, so here we can do ls here, and we have all the files. Okay, I've made the font a little bit bigger so you can see, because I have a 4K monitor here, but some of you might be using a smaller screen. Actually, let me make it even more bigger maybe. You know, some people might use this as a reference. Okay, so we will start off with the checksum SHA256. Okay, so the command that we'll use is basically you write this SHA-sum, you write A256, and then the name of the thing that you want to verify. Here I have the name, so let's verify this here. Let's copy it because we're lazy to write. Okay, so let's click this. It'll give us a string, a long string of letters basically and numbers that we'll need to verify. Okay, now we have this. Okay, now if you're new, you might be thinking, what is this? This is basically the SHA256, and you verify this with what they provided on the website. Like, if I go back to the website, we'll do the lazy way. First, the lazy way. We'll just take this, copy it, go back to Firefox here. Let's go to the signature. No, actually we can go back to the page. If I search this using Command F, boom, we can see that, yeah, they provided the SHA256. Yep, it's correct. It's exactly the same. Okay, so this one is the same. If you want, you can also do the checksum from the file that they provide. It's basically the same. If you open this file, you know, they have this kind of checksum here. It's the same, but you can just, you know, do it in the terminal because we have the file there. So we can just write the command here, SHA sum-A256-C, and then we have this SHA256 sums.txt. We'll write it here. .txt. Okay, we run this command. And now we wait, and it'll just verify all of the lines in that file. Give it a moment. Okay, so you will see here this no directory failed to read. Those files do not exist. We haven't downloaded them. We only have this file here, this Archlinux 2025, September the 1st. This file is okay. Basically, if you have a lot of files downloaded, if you download huge batches, then you know this method is good. Yeah. So that's how basically we verify the SHA checksum. Now in the next part, we'll verify the two other ones.